Packed your bags in that old 4Runner that I bought you when things were good. I'm glad to see the stop sign didn't hit you, bring you back to your senses. Oh, it waved you gone goodbye. Yeah, it waved you gone goodbye. I heard you found yourself a brand new man, put a rock on your finger and he vowed you a second chance. Built a house right by the coast. That ocean view is beautiful, but baby, I just want you to know he don't know you like I did. Money talks, but I ain't buying. 'Cause love's a smoke ring wrapped around your finger. 1 second it's a blessing and the next it's already gone. A broken heart, I'm a walking testimony. My confession is a lesson that I'm pouring out in this song. Oh, 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 oh. You don't wanna fall in love. Oh, 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 oh. You don't wanna fall in love. Seen your mama walking out the county market and I stopped to ask her how she's been. Said she's missing you and tried to go convincing you not to settle down with him. She ain't wrong, the whole town knows that you had a bed of roses, but girl, you couldn't walk that line. You can act like you do it fine. 'Cause love's a smoke ring wrapped around your finger. 1 second it's a blessing and the next it's already gone. A broken heart, I'm a walking testimony. My confession is a lesson that I'm pouring out in this song. Oh, 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 oh. You don't wanna fall in love. Oh, 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 oh. You don't wanna fall in Cause love's a smoke ring wrapped around your finger. 1 second it's a blessing and the next it's already gone. A broken heart, I'm a walking testimony. My confession is a lesson that I'm pouring out in this song. Oh, 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 oh. You don't wanna fall in love. You don't wanna fall in love. You don't wanna fall in love. Heard you moved out to South Carolina just like you always said we would.
Let it begin. Push it away, but it's pulling me in. Try to pretend I'm not aware when I do it again. I know the signs. I see the pattern in front of my eyes. Something inside me open and wide, stretching and coming alive. I can't stop it when it starts. Trying not to fall apart. Building up until it all goes dark.
In my head,
I can feel it getting closer.
in my head,
Breathing heavy on my shoulder.
and I'm trying to fake it, but there's no way to escape it. In my head,
Buried underneath the noises.
in my head,
There's a million little voices.
saying you'll never make it, and there's no way to escape it. In my head,
Coming around. Thoughts are intruding, I'm pushing them down. Stopping it now. Blocking out, in fact, I'm blacking it out. Holding you tight. Kidding myself, turning wrong into right. Thief in the night. I've been the one putting gas in the lights. I can't stop it when it starts. Trying not to fall
out, but I can't figure out. I've been next to you all night and still don't know what you're about. You keep talking, but not much coming out your mouth. Can't you tell that I want you? I say yeah. I would want myself, baby, please believe me. I'll put you through hell, just to know me, yeah, yeah. So sure of yourself, baby, don't get greedy. That shit want it well, ooh, and well. I see you eyeing me down, but you'll never know much past my name or how I'm running this room around, and that I'm still half your age. Yeah, you looking at me like I'm some sweet escape. Obvious that you want me, but I said I would want myself, baby, please believe me. I'll put you through hell, just to know me, yeah, yeah. So sure of yourself, baby, don't get greedy. That shit want it well, ooh, and well. He said I'm just curious, is this for real or just an act? Can't tell if you love or hate me. Never met someone like that. Got me so crazy. Did you know you got that effect? I said, let me check, yeah. I would want myself, baby, please believe me. I'll put you through hell, just to know me, yeah, yeah. So sure of yourself, baby, don't get greedy. That shit want it well, ooh, and well. I would want myself.
No one ever told us where the easy part begins. The story that they sold us keeps us hanging from the end. So we'll keep on starting the fires, thinking we'll smoke out the liars. We don't give up when we're tired. That isn't the way that I'm wired. Someday, we're gonna rule the world. I know someday we're gonna rule the world. Counting down to explosion. I hear the moment approaching. Someday, we're gonna rule the world. Waiting avalanches are the calm before the fall. Lightning when it flashes tells a story of it. So we'll keep on starting the fires, thinking we'll smoke out the liars. We don't give up when we're tired. That isn't the way that I'm wired. We own the future. We own the future. Someday, we're gonna rule the world. I know someday we're gonna rule the world. Counting down to explosion. I hear the moment approaching. Someday, we're gonna rule the world. Our blood runs cold. I got three favorite colors, not just one, not just two. I got three favorite letters, and let me spell them out for you. They say USA, where I wish everything was made. Every truck, every boot, and every tool. Yeah, I got three favorite colors, and that's red, white, and blue.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third stop here in Monster Jam Live's Arena Championship Series West, where tonight 7 of our competitors and drivers alike will be going onto the track here in the Golden One Center here in Sacramento, California, battling it out in 4 different competitions en route to the overall event championship here. This marks the halfway point of Arena Championship Series West, and you know what? This is going to be a real good show here, because we got a more full lineup compared to previous shows here. Kicking things off with Monster Jam Live Racing in round number 1. Each of our competitors competing in the single elimination head-to-head bracket. As let's see what happens here. We have a driver that has already gotten a bye run into the semifinals, and that is Trent Fung in the Monster Rottweiler. Had a couple of driver switches here. You're going to see them tonight as some of these drivers piloting different trucks than before. first official race of tonight. Here we have Austin Dahlgren in the Jurassic Attack. And he is going to be taking on the rookie Cameron Winfield in the Velociraptor. Winner of this race will be moving on to the semifinals. As we actually skipped over a race here. We're going to drop that to the lower half of the bracket. So let's see what happens. This is a pretty wide open course despite having a single pod hybrid. A lot of room for these drivers to work with as they go off the line here. Austin keeping the truck nice and tight, but he takes a little bit of a late exit right there into the corner, and it seems like Cameron Winfield crossing the line, but I think he may have went through one of those turn boxes there. You do not want to go through one of the turning obstacles because that will count as a penalty towards the driver, and the winner here for this race is Austin Dahlgren in the Jurassic Attack. Austin, he just kept his truck all together on the track. He had no penalties, nothing whatsoever, just ran a clean pass. And sometimes that could be all it takes here to get the win here in Monster Jam Live Racing. Coming up next, we have Blake Thompson inside of the black and green wrecking machine, the Gravedigger. And he's going to be taking on Jackson Mazzaros in Thunder Roris. Blake Thompson, you guys have maybe seen him in Arena Championship Series Central, piloting the Zombie. He's finally made his way over here into the circuit while he's piloting Gravedigger. Zach Nicholas, the former driver of this truck, not able to continue for the rest of the season as we have Blake Thompson stepping in. Got a handful to go through here in round number one, though. Jackson Mazzaros, no slouch at all. One of the favorites to win the series. This is going to be a battle right here. They go off the line. Coming around the turn boxes, Jackson Mazzaros with a tighter exit. He's got the advantage. Coming around the final turn, and Thunder Roris crosses the line first, and I believe that was a legal pass on Jackson Mazzaros. The call is official. Jackson Mazzaros in Thunder Roris has defeated Blake Thompson in the Gravedigger, and he will be moving on to the semifinal rounds. He will be taking on Austin Dahlgren in the Jurassic Attack. One more race here in round number one. This is the race that we actually... Seems like the time... Oh, we've actually got the time paused here, and it seems like we have both drivers staged and ready on the track here. Let's meet our competitors for the final race. Still a little bit of mechanical issues here for Robert O'Neill in the Earthshaker. Still waiting on him to perhaps find the keys to his ride here. As the winner of this race will be taking on Trent Fung in the Monster Mar Rottweiler. As here we have pulling up to the track for the first time tonight, Max Silver in the Crazy Bull, the El Toro Loco. And he's going to be taking on Robert O'Neill, who just found the keys to his ride in the Earthshaker. Let's see what happens here. Both drivers are staged and ready on the line, and they got the green. Coming around the first corner, look at how tight Max keeps it to the turn box. Robert trying to play catch up. He goes through the last box right there, and that's going to give the win to the El Toro Loco. That has set up our semi-final round here for Monster Jam Live Racing here in the Golden One Center. We have Trent Fung in the Monster Mar Rottweiler taking on Max Silver in the El Toro Loco, and then Austin Dahlgren in Jurassic Attack taking on Jackson Mazzaros in Thunder Roris. Pulling up to the track for the first time here tonight is Trent Fung in the Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And of course, once again, he's going to be going up against Max Silver. Trent Fung, you may have seen him competing in Stadium Championship Series East inside of the Shaker. Not able to run that series up for the rest of the season, so we decided to switch him with Aaron Morin as he's going to be in the Monster Mutt Rottweiler. They take off the line here. Going around the first turn, maybe a little bit of issues for the El Toro Loco. Around the final turn they go, and Monster Mutt Rottweiler will be moving on to the final round. Great pass right there from Trent Fung in the Monster Mutt Rottweiler. He did not have that round one experience to feel the track out underneath the lights, and he was still able to go out there and put down a real clean and solid pass. One more race to go here. This will determine who will face Trent Fung in the final round. We have Austin Dahlgren going up against Jackson Mazzaros. This is going to be one hell of a race. They take off the line. Early entrance right there from Jackson Mazzaros. Austin keeping up though, coming around this final turn. And Jackson Mazzaros in Thunder Roris crosses the line first. It's official, your winner of that race, Jackson Mazzaros in the Thunder Roris machine, and this sets up our final round for Monster Jam Live here in the Golden One Center. This race will determine who will leave this competition with 8 points, as we're going to meet our final round contenders in just a moment. Here we have pulling up to the line is Trent Fung in Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And in the lane opposite, it is Jackson Mazzaros in Thunder Roars, a previous racing winner here in Monster Jam Live. He won it in Tacoma last week. Let's see if Jackson Mazzaros can get another racing win under his belt, or if Trent Fung has other plans. They go off the line here. Coming around the first corner, both drivers nice and tight to the boxes. They are dead even. Jackson finding a little bit of grip, but I have no idea who won that race. Both drivers so tight to the boxes, really playing with fire. They were really just inches away from clipping those things, and I think we have an official winner here. And the winner, just by mere inches, is Trent Fung in the Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Trent Fung just coming off the back of competing in Shaker in Stadium Championship Series East. He's came over to this circuit and he is already winning here in this brand new series. A great racing win for Trent Fung in the Monster Mutt Rottweiler. I believe this is his first ever racing win in Monster Jam Live. A lot of talent displayed as that ends off our racing competition here tonight. Still have 3 more competitions to go, and next up is our 2-wheel skills challenge. You don't want to miss that, Monster Jam Live fans. We'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with more Monster Jam Live action here in the Golden One Center in Sacramento, California, as we are going to get set with our second competition of tonight, the 2-wheel skills challenge, where each of our 7 competitors will take to this hybrid and they will have 2 attempts to put down the best 2-wheel skills maneuvers that they possibly could come up with. We're looking for wheelies, moonwalks, maybe even some bicycles or sidewalls, poppers, skid marks, combinations, anything technical and brand new that these drivers could pull out to the circuit. looking for clean execution, verticality, control, balance, all of the above. We are scoring this competition, and let's see who's going to pull out to the track here first. Kicking things off here in the skills challenge is Robert O'Neill in the Earthshaker. Robert O'Neill, one of the rookie class here in Monster Jam Live Season 8. See what he does here with this hybrid. So much steep obstacles here. And right now, he's just going to go off the side of that 8-pack right into a moonwalk. He's going to be able to save it right there. Puts it into a sort of wheelie. He's going to set it down. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Not really a lot of control there in that hit. That might take a toll on the scores, as we want to see drivers execute cohesive, vertical, and, controlled maneuvers. Turning the rear steer as he's on the front two tires. Nice stoppie right there, as he's just going to walk it across the front side of the floor. You don't want to get up too close to the wall. He's going to set it down there. Solid run right there from Robert O'Neill in the Earthshaker to get things started. Coming in for Robert O'Neill in the Earthshaker, as the score is going to be a 7.874. Coming up next, we have the second rookie out here in this series, Cameron Winfield in the Velociraptor. Coming out showing off that dark blue Velociraptor scheme. Always good to see nice, dark blue scheme on one of these big bad machines. It's just the perfect color for these things, as he's going to go off the side of this column here, off the back side of it. On the front two tires, he's going to walk it back, and he's going to put it onto the rear two tires. Oh man, a little too much sauce in that. Able to bring it back though. Good save right there for Cameron. Of course, the skills challenge does not score on recoveries or saves. We score for the actual hits themselves, but that was still solid right there from Cameron. He had the idea to bring that thing into a combination. Going to go off the front side of the column now, on the front two tires here, walking it across. Nice balance right there on the front twos, just keeping that thing nice and tall. Very controlled. He's also turning that rear axle. Gonna put it onto the rear two tires like before. Oh man, almost suffering from the same mistake that he had, but he's got it planted, and he's got it on that tailgate. Oh man, he's rocking back and forth. Oh no. And this time he's not going to be able to save it. Got a little bit too much into that hit right there. Still a great run right there for Cameron Winfield in the Velociraptor. Much more control than what we saw out of Robert O'Neill, if I have to say so. Since wasn't able to land the second one, but still a great showing. As the score is coming in, it is an 8.121 for the Velociraptor. That's going to put Cameron Winfield up onto the top of the board. Kind of saw the dinosaur just kind of stomping on top of the hybrid. As to follow up that run is Blake Thompson in the Gravedigger. See what Blake does, and oh, he's gonna go for this move that surprisingly we haven't seen a lot of this season from any of the guys. It's the tombstone. Lining that thing up, making sure that the tires are as straight as possible. Goes for it, and he gets it straight up on the nose. A beautiful tombstone. In my opinion, this is one of the hardest moves that you could ever do in getting the truck onto the front two tires. A nice combination onto the rear end, walks it over, putting it down, beautiful, saves it from hitting the wall. Coming around for his next hit. Gonna go for the double log here. Aiming for a popper. Yes, he is. Gets that thing onto the front two tires, standing it on top of that Monster Jam logo. And he's going to set it down into a wheelie. A great bounce right there. And he's going to just walk it up the double log. Very smooth right there from Blake Thompson. Finds the opportunity to get that thing on the front twos again. And he's going to walk it over. Beautiful run right there from Blake Thompson. I mean, that thing had everything. The control, the verticality, calculation, the cohesive maneuvers. I mean, oh, let's see what the score is going to be here for the Gravedigger. Score is an 8.985, and the black and green wrecking machine, the Gravedigger, is going to go to the top of the board. Follow that up as your racing winner here tonight, Trent Fung in the Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Coming off the back of his first racing win of, I believe, his entire career in Monster Jam Live. I'm gonna say he's definitely confident as he heads into Arena Championship Series West. Seems like he's gonna go for the back of this column. Yes, he is. Puts that thing into a skid mark. A lot of bounce right there, getting that thing set. Beautiful wheel stand. He's just going to walk it onto the front two tires now. A smooth transition. No wasted motion at all. He just got that thing right on the front end. And he's going to put that thing on the rear. Walks it down the hybrid. A fantastic first hit right there from Trent Fung. Oh, wait a minute. Is he going for the move I think he's going for? Yes, he's going for a reverse tombstone. I've never seen this move executed. He is not able to get that thing set on the rear two tires for as long as he wanted to. Still, he went for the move right there. I was expecting to see someone go for that all season long. Not quite the execution on that second hit, though, and you know that's probably going to hurt his score. .064 for Trent Fung in the Monster Mutt Rottweiler. That's going to put him into third place. Have the second half of the lineup to go here. Kicking that off is Jackson Mazzaro's in the Thunder Roarus. Tell you what, the top off the tombstone and the combination that Blake had, Jackson's really going to have to put a lot here into this run. Lining up for the tires, it seems. Now, a lot of people don't really use this obstacle to their advantage. Usually they're using the log jumps or the 8-pack. To see Jackson use a more obscure hit on the hybrid. Gets that thing on the front two tires, and look at that beautiful balance on the nose. Look, it's like he's trying to find equilibrium on that thing. Puts it onto the front two tires just like how Blake did, and he's just going to walk it up those tires right there. Puts it into another bit of a moonwalk. He's able to ride it back. Solid maneuver right there from Jackson Mazzaro. It's kind of mimicking what Blake did, as we're going to see, whether that scores him higher or lower compared to the, compared to what Blake did. Going for a second hit onto those right two tires, spinning that thing around. Not able to fish flop it, just going to set it down, but it's still a really solid run there from Jackson Mazzaro's in the Thunder Roarus. Is coming in for Jackson Mazzaro's in the Thunder Roarus. A really good run. but not able to fully execute that second maneuver, as that's going to reflect in the score, an 8.696. Jax Mazzaro's into second place, a really good position though, so he is going to make up a lot of points. Coming up next here, we have Max Silver in the El Toro Loco, the guy who won the first skills competition of this series. Let's see if he's able to find another win here in this challenge. Gonna go for the column here, like we've seen a lot of drivers go for. Let's see if he's able to do anything differently here. Now at the point of the competition where we've seen a lot of drivers go for the same sort of moves. Gonna go for that skid mark right there, putting that thing on the tailgate, nicely done. And now on the front two tires. Oh, and he's gonna bounce it into another moonwalk right there. Kind of putting that thing on one tire for a moment. See, that's something that we haven't seen before. We haven't seen like a sort of slap moonwalk in that sort of fashion. So, I mean, hey, good on Max Silver for exploiting something that the rest of the field hasn't gone for. Gonna go for the tires here like what Jax Mazzaro's went for. Lining all the way up. He's gonna go for a walking wheelie. We haven't seen a lot of these here tonight. And he puts it onto the front two tires. Walking that thing back right there, getting a little bit of air underneath the tires, and he puts it onto the rear end. Hawkins the lip of the column. A great run right there for Max Silver in the El Toro Loco. See what the judges thought of that. I mean, solid performance from Max Silver. Doing stuff that we haven't seen yet tonight. Let's see if it was going to be enough here to take the lead away from the Gravedigger. The score is going to be an 8.785. Not enough, but that is going to put Max Silver into second place. Good position for the El Toro Loco. Taking the top two here in skills. We got one more competitor to go here. And here he is, Austin Dahlgren, coming out inside of the Jurassic Attack. Ending off our skills challenge. Let's see what he has here. Aiming for the double log jump. Pops that thing onto the front two tires. Walking that thing forward. He's using the lip of the truck, using the lip of the hybrid to straighten out the truck. And he's going to put that thing into a skid mark. A great combination from Austin. Didn't even use the steering to get that thing centered. He used sort of rebound off the lip of the hybrid to get that thing straightened out. And look at him just continuing the combination here. Turning the rear axle as well as he stands that thing on the front two wheels. Sets it down right there. Great first hit from Austin Dahlgren. He's really prioritized a lot of combinations and clean transitions from one movement to another in this skills challenge, and that's really been making him a lot of points. Going for the tombstone here, gets that thing stood up right there on the front axle. Walking that thing all the way back. Turning that front a little bit. Seems like he's trying to get it straightened out for the column. Not able to really make a lot of it though, but still a great tombstone for Austin Dahlgren, walking that thing all the way to the wall and back. See what the score is going to be for Austin Dahlgren in the Jurassic Attack. Will it be the Jurassic Attack or the Gravedigger walking away with the skills win? Coming in, it is an 8.878 for Austin Dahlgren in the Jurassic Attack. That's going to put him in second place, meaning that your winner here is Blake Thompson in the Gravedigger. Last week, he won this competition in Arena Championship Series Central in the Zombie, and he's shown that no matter what series he's in, no matter what truck he's in, the talent just comes through in every single event that he competes in. and he showed that here in the Skills Challenge. Great win for Blake Thompson. As fans, that wraps up the first half of the competitions here tonight. We're going to enter the second half later on as we have donuts and freestyle. And this marks the official halfway mark of the points race here in Arena Championship Series West. So you know what, fans? Don't click off the stream, don't leave your seats, because we're going to be back with some more Monster Jam Live action. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with the second half of competitions here tonight in Monster Jam Live Arena Championship Series West. As once again, we are here in the Golden One Center in Sacramento, California, as each of our 7 competitors will be going into the donut competition. Each of our competitors will have 10 seconds to lay down the fastest donuts that they possibly could on the track. We're looking for the amount of rotations that they're doing, the torque and the angular momentum of these donuts. We're looking for maybe if they can get onto the side 2 tires there as they're spinning around, maybe add a little bit of sprinkles on top of the donut. Who knows? A lot of things could happen here in the donut competition. It's only a matter if the drivers are willing to take that risk and really put themselves on the line. First up, we have Robert O'Neill inside of the Earthshaker. a driver flips over any time in their run, then that will obviously have an effect on the score. Robert, you can see him spinning that truck around. He's got that thing set in place. And a solid run right here from Robert. Sets it down. I mean, that Earthshaker has a really good center of gravity, a very short wheelbase. It's just able to just spin around and around so tightly. Robert O'Neill using the setup to his advantage there, laying down some nice donuts. And the score is going to reflect an 8.574 for Robert O'Neill. Obviously, that's going to put him on the top of the board for now. Let's see what the competition has in store to beat that. Coming up next is Cameron Winfield in the Velociraptor. Backing all the way up there. Seems like he's going to go for some right-hand donuts. Yes, he is. He's going to spin that thing around to the right. Velociraptor with a wider wheelbase here. Look at him just spinning that thing around onto wheels, but he dumps it over. Tough break for Cameron. Again, he was willing to take the risk, as I said earlier. But when you take the risk here, when you're going at such high speeds, it's so hard to control the truck, and you might not end up with the reward at the end of it. Score is a 7.785 for Cameron Winfield in the Velociraptor. Tough break, but I mean, hey, you can only respect the fact that he went out there and took the risk. Our next pair of drivers staged on the track here. Coming up next, we have your skills winner, Blake Thompson in the Gravedigger. We're going to go 2 for 2 in freestyle disciplines here tonight, and oh my gosh, right out of the hole, spinning that thing around. Look at him go. Oh my gosh. Guys, I think that was probably the best set of donuts I've ever seen this season. He kept that thing under control on 2 tires, just spinning that thing around. Such incredibly high speeds there. Or oh, that's in the wrong spot right there. The score coming in for Blake Thompson in the Gravedigger. An 8.971 for the black and green wrecking machine. That is going to take the lead. It's going to take a lot here to get the lead over Blake. Let's see what Trent Fung, the racing winner, has in store in the Monster Mart Rottweiler. Just like Blake, just out of the hole, spinning that thing around. Keeping that thing nice and stable in one spot. A lot of speed here from the Monster Mart Rottweiler. Oh my gosh, what an ending right there. He had the aggression, he had the sort of suspension flex at the end right there, keeping it on all fours. Just were the rotations fast enough all throughout the run to be able to match Blake's run. Score is going to be an 8.789 for Trent Fung in the Monster Mart Rottweiler. That's going to put him in second place underneath Blake Thompson. Follow up that run, we have Max Silver inside of the El Toro Loco. What Max Silver has coming out. Spinning that thing around here. Kind of hugging the hybrid. You don't want to get too close to it there. He's keeping that thing under control. Gonna set it down right there. Good run from Max Silver, although not able to really match the speed and the aggression that we saw compared to Blake and Trent, in my opinion. But hey, still a really solid run nonetheless. Score is going to be a fair score right there, an 8.615 for Max Silver and the El Toro Loco. Going to put him in 3rd place. Coming up next, we have Austin Dahlgren inside of the Jurassic Attack. Gonna take to the hybrid here. Travels across the floor with the rotations. Look at him go here. Getting it right up and close to the wall, but he's got that thing under control. Oh man, a great run right there from Austin Dahlgren. The way how he was like traveling across the floor, still doing the rotations. I mean, spinning out there like a ballerina. See what the score is going to be for the Jurassic Attack, and will it be enough to get the lead? Score is going to be an 8.895 for the Jurassic Attack, and that's going to take 2nd place right underneath the Gravedigger. Coming up last here for the donut competition is Jackson Mazzaro's in Thunder Roarus. Coming out here, he's got that thing set in the center of the floor. Spinning around here is Jackson Mazzaro's. Going to be able to fill the 10-second clock, and he's going to set it down. Real good Cyclones there for the Thunder Roarus. Let's see what the score is going to be. I guess that's deja vu, but I thought this can't be true, cause you moved to West LA or New York or Santa Fe. Score is going to be an 8.728 for the Thunder Roarus, and Jax Mazzaro's putting him in 4th place, meaning that your winner here in the donut competition, going 2 for 2 in freestyle disciplines, it is Blake Thompson in the black and green wrecking machine, the Gravedigger. Again, I stand on business when I say that that was some of the fastest donuts I think I've ever seen in Monster Jam Live this season. Way how he was just whipping that thing around, also getting it up on 2 wheels at certain moments. And he didn't really lose momentum at all. Just kept it going throughout the 10 seconds. And that is going to be it for the donut competition here. We have one more competition to go here in Sacramento, California, and that is the freestyle competition in just a moment.
I speak it every day. I'm trying to get it poppin' each and every way. It's one nation under goons. My goons are stripping all these cats down in the under rules.
And we have reached the pinnacle of tonight's competitions here in Monster Jam Live Arena Championship Series West. It is freestyle, where each of our competitors here will have, I believe, 75 seconds to go out there and freestyle, lay down the best performance that they possibly can. Of course, they have to fill 15 seconds to qualify for a score, and each of our competitors are allowed a maximum of 1 backflip that they could do in their performance. Obviously, we want the drivers to fill the clock out here, and when we're scoring within those 75 seconds, we want to see them attack the entire hybrid, get a lot of elevation off their hits, execute some technical maneuvers that we haven't seen yet tonight, and of course, maybe land that mini flip. To kick things off, we have Robert O'Neill, the rookie, in Earthshaker. Starting off with the tire jump here, and he's going to start off with some massive air. Oh man, kind of running out of room there on the far side of the track. That's the thing. Floor pretty compact here in the Golden 1 Center. These drivers really going to have to be aware of when they're going to turn, how they're going to turn, and very proactive in their style of driving here. If you wait to do anything last minute, you might find yourself just running into a wall there. So far, Robert O'Neill just keeping his truck in one piece, and wow. Massive launch right there up and over the hybrid. Got about half of the clock to go, and oh my gosh. Sets it down before the wall, I think. It's a ragged edge run here from Robert O'Neill, just getting a lot of air across the hybrid. Kind of been sticking to the same obstacles around on the track. You can see here a nice moonwalk, walking that thing back here. Looks like he's gonna go for the 8-pack. Yes, he is. A great rotation right there, able to land the backflip. Powers it into a bit of a wheelie across, and he is gonna fill the clock. To go onto the top of the hybrid. I don't know if this is going to count for the score, but he just spins a donut on top. Solid run right there from Robert O'Neill. Just a lot of hang time. Maybe a little bit choppy on the momentum and the flow of the run. Kind of wasting a little bit of time avoiding the walls and backing up. That is going to reflect in the score, an 8.425 for the Earthshaker. As much as we want to see the drivers execute wow factors, we also want to see them execute cohesive and calculated performances. They're keeping the truck under control and using every second of the clock to their advantage. Coming up next, we have Cameron Winfield in the Velociraptor. I believe him and Robert have actually went out 1 and 2 in every single competition tonight. That's kind of cool. As let's see what Cameron has in our competition here in freestyle. Beautiful walking wheelie across, puts that thing into a bit of a moonwalk. And he's going to walk it up the hybrid there. Moving that truck around, massive launches. He's going to kind of downside that ramp right there with the rear 2 tires. Big launch. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Not what you want to see out here. Tough break for Cameron. He just kind of slammed on the brakes upon landing, got himself into a tight spot, and he wasn't able to do much. The clock or really get through much of the run. He is going to qualify for a score though, and it's going to be a 5.456. Tough break for the Velociraptor here tonight. Follow up that performance is Trent Fung in the Monster Mutt Rottweiler. He already achieved the first sanctioned Sim Monsters win of tonight in the racing competition. Let's see if he's able to go 2 for 2 on that. As you can see him just coming out with a lot of aggression, a lot of hang time. Using the steepness of the obstacles to his advantage. Oh man, maybe a little bit of damage on the undercarriage of that truck, but he's just going to continue on going. Put that thing into a little bit of a bicycle on top of the hybrid. Bit of a combination there from the tires off the lip of that column, spinning that thing around. Goes for a bit of a cross thread. Oh, all over the place though. And I think that's going to end it right there, just turtling it onto the top of the truck. This track, man, really being a killer out here tonight for a lot of these drivers. Wrecks that we've seen, but it's kind of been hard for these drivers to navigate around this track compared to others, just because of how tight it is. Score is going to be a 6.128 for the Monster Mart Rottweiler, and that's going to put him in second place as of now. Four more competitors to go in our freestyle competition. And coming up next is the Crazy Bull, Max Silver in the El Toro Loco. Wasting no time at all, just kind of hitting the double lock at a very awkward angle. Lot of height, just look at that dolphin dive right there, nearly downsiding that thing perfectly. Another beautiful move right there. Whoa. 20 seconds into the run. So far, Max Silver, you can see him all over this hybrid, really getting a lot of hang time off of the jumps, especially off that rear column. Been over the front side of the column now. Again, just a real smooth run here from Max Silver on the bicycle a little bit here. He's going to keep it going as he walks it around the arena as he's got 30 seconds to go. So far, a really solid, cohesive run from Max Silver. Oh man, as I say that, what a bounce. A violent wreck right there from Max in the El Toro Loco, leaves 15 seconds on the clock. He had a really smooth run going, man. Again, he was just attacking all of the obstacles, getting a lot of hang time, getting through the clock. But he just left that last fifth of the run to go, and that's going to reflect in the score, a 7.891 for the El Toro Loco. Going to put Max Silver into second place. Coming up next is Jackson Mazzaro's inside of the Thunder Rorus. Jackson Mazzaro's coming out. He's already looked at how a lot of the field so far not able to fill the clock, and what a move right there to get things started. Really downsiding the double log, and what a smooth hit right there. Just pure calculation from Jackson Mazzaro's. Oh man, he saved that thing from going into the wall. The way how he prevented the truck from dumping over into the wall as he was on two wheels, I mean, unbelievable. And he's just going to continue the chaos here, just all over this hybrid and skying this thing out. Bouncing that thing onto the front two tires there, sets that thing down as he's got 35 seconds to go. Coming around to the double log here. Walks a beautiful walking wheelie up and over that thing. Just sets it down, continuing the flow of the run. Right in there for the 8-pack. He lands it super low to the ground, but he's able to keep that thing back on all four tires. And he's got 10 seconds to go here. Coming around for that double log once more. Massive launch up and over. Perhaps one more hit on the run. Oh, wow. Beautiful nose pick to end the run. And that is it for Jackson Mazzaro's. Look at him going for a little bit of a reverse donut. Might be looking at a new leader here. I mean, Jackson Mazzaro's had almost everything that you want to see in a great run. Just like I said with his performance last week, he is so calculated on the track. And, you know, drivers like myself, totally respect that. Score is going to be an 8.949 for Jackson Mazzaros, and he is going to blow into the freestyle lead. To follow up that run is Austin Dahlgren inside of the Jurassic Attack. Seems like Austin gonna start off with a mini flip. Interesting move right there. That is a really good start to a run. Oh man. Able to walk that thing on one tire off of the pogo. Interesting move right there as he's gonna come around to the tires. The smooth launch. Explosive start here for Austin Dahlgren. You saw what happened with Jackson Mazzaros, just laying out a spectacular performance, and he's doing everything he can to follow it up. Beautiful moonwalk right there on the front two tires. Walking it up, look at the reverse pocket. Wow. Sending that thing up and over the hybrid to follow up. He's got 30 seconds to go. Oh no, I don't know if he wanted to do that. Is he going to be able to save it? Oh no, that is not what you want to do here. Tough break for Austin Dahlgren in the Jurassic Attack. You saw the urgency in his driving. He knew that he had to pull out all the stops to get the lead over Jackson Mazzaros, but not able to do so. Still a solid run nonetheless for what he had there as the score is coming in. It is going to be an 8.541 for the Jurassic Attack. That's going to put Austin Dahlgren into second place. Still in the lead as Jackson Mazzaros with that 8.949. And ending off the competitions here tonight is Blake Thompson in Gravedigger. I believe this is Blake Thompson's first time driving Gravedigger in Monster Jam Live ever since Season 6, as he was indeed in the Black and Green Wrecking Machine for an entire season in the arenas, so he knows exactly what he has to do to get the win out here. A lot of air and a lot of just non-stop action here to start off the run. Of a combination right there up and over that column. Blake Thompson, 50 seconds to go here. Gonna go for the Zimmer-esque wheelie, stands it on the rear end, and a beautiful save right there, able to bring that thing back on all fours. Coming around to the 8-pack here. Oh man, a very violent hit off of the tires, but he's able to set that thing down. Oh, is he able to bring it back? Yes, he is. Able to continue the run here. Oh man, again, just Blake Thompson kind of losing his footing a little bit. Doesn't care though, he's just going to put that thing in reverse, go up and over that double log. And he's going to do some donuts on top of that hybrid, ripping up the Monster Jam logo as he's got a few seconds to go. Oh no, you don't want to do that. Thankfully, I believe he kept it off the wall. But wow, just a chaotic run from Blake Thompson. And indeed, he did keep it off the wall there. Will not be a point deduction for Blake, as let's see what the score is going to be for the Gravedigger. Really a little bit all over the place. I would have liked to see him be a little bit more calculated in that run. But again, when you have to beat a run like Jackson's, there is that sense of urgency. The score is an 8.612. That's going to put Blake in second place, meaning that your winner in freestyle here tonight is none other than Jackson Mazzaros in Thunder Roarus. Again, a beautiful, calculated, cohesive performance from Jackson Mazzaros gets the job done, and he's going to walk away with 8 points from the freestyle competition. of points, seems like we have an overall event champion a crown. Man, the race for the overall event championship was real tight here. But I think we have our overall, and here he is again. Jackson Mazzaro's in Thunder Roars. He tied with Blake Thompson in the Gravedigger with 25 points out of 32. But Jackson Mazzaro's getting the higher freestyle score, is able to get the win here and the overall event championship. Ladies and gentlemen, that was it here for Monster Jam Live in Sacramento, California. Tomorrow we have Arena Championship Series Central and then Arena Championship Series East. Later on in the week, the big boys come to town, Stadium Championship Series East and West on Wednesday and Thursday respectively. You don't want to miss out on the action here at Monster Jam Live. And fans, I'm Brandon Adam. Catch me in the Gravedigger 39 and Stadium Championship Series East, and I'll see you guys next time on Monster Jam Live.
This isn't over yet. I don't wanna see that white flag waving. This is to the bitter end. 'Cause this is what I live for. I never quit, no, no. This is what I live for. I take another swing, so I never miss, no, no. This is what I live for. It's time to kiss the ring, oh, I'm trying to get cold. 'Cause this is what I live for. This is what I live for. I never quit, no, no. This is what I live for. So what's the damage?